It is reasonable to think that they are not immigrants, but descendants of prehistoric people who lived on this land tens of thousands of years ago. It is said that in the past there were 4 main tribes of Rakshas, Yakshas, Nagas and Devas in this country. Around the 5th century BC, with the expansion of the Arya civilization in this country, the Yaksha tribes who lived here sought protection. It is believed that the Vedda are descended from this group. If so, they must be the true natives of this land. The tribe is organized around a leader. The reason why the Vedi generation of Dambana is stronger and more popular than other Vedi communities is that it has always had a strong leadership since the past.
විජය රජා කාර්යලැත්තෝ මේ රට පොජ්ජට මං ගච්චනකොට කුවේනිලැත්තෝ නූල් පොජ්ජවල් හැදුම් පොජ්ජ මන්ද කරනවා. මේ නූල් පොජ්ජවල් හැදුම් පොජ්ජ මන්ද කරුවේ මන්ත්‍ර පොජ්ජ කතා දමන්නවත් පිරිත් පොජ්ජ කතා දමන්නවත් කොදොයි. මේ වාගේ කොමන්තනවල් හැදුම් පොජ්ජ මන්ද කරන් තමයි නූල් පොජ්ජවල් හැදුම් පොජ්ජ මන්ද කරන්නේ. එහෙනම් විජය රජා කාර්යලැත්තෝ මේ ඉබට මං ගච්චනකොට චාරිත්‍ර පොජ්ජ තිබාපු ලැජ්ජා පොජ්ජ බය පොජ්ජ තිබාපු මිනික් ගජ්ජු තමයි මයංගන පෝර්ගම් පොජ්ජ ඉඳ තිබාලා තිබෙන්නේ.
Vedda lived mainly by hunting. In addition to this, they claimed a lifestyle of gathering food from the wild. Hunting is often done in groups. When a hunt is found, the best part of it is reserved for the devils. The meat is then roasted and dried as a method of preserving food. The changes taking place in the big society have started to seep into the lives of this forest. At present, they are engaged in farming. Also, using some of the things in the environment, it is now seen in the Vedi society to produce various handicrafts to sell to the tourists who come to Variga's house. No matter how many changes happen, it does not seem that they have completely escaped from their traditional life. Their way of life has always been very much in accordance with the law of nature. It is a very simple and elegant way of living. In the early times, the Vedi people lived in the cave in the Great Forest. With the construction of different types of houses, Vedi villages started to emerge around the forests. They were called Gam Vedda, and the indigenous people who lived in the caves in the past were called Gal Vedda. A group belonging to this type of people who lived by killing fish are called Siv Vedda. These types of villages have been left in various areas such as Warkare, Rathugala, Nilgala, Henanigala, etc., but among them, Dambana Adivasis are the most important. Because of being able to preserve their cultural identity under a stronger leadership. Such community mainly in the world like other Adivasis, they are considered to be pranaists. It means that animals, plants or other natural things are believed to have souls. It is the basis of their love and respect for nature as well as Vedic culture.
මේ කලා පොජ්ජේ ජීවත් පොජ්ජ මන්ද වෙනකොට මාම කෙච්චක් ස්පිරිට් පොජ්ජවල් තියෙනවා. කලා පොජ්ජේ කලා කතා දමන්නේ මේ ඇත්තන්නේ පණ පොජ්ජ වගේ කෙනෙක්. එතකොට මේ ඇත්තෝ මේතනින් ජීවත් පොජ්ජ මන්ද වෙනවා නම් ඒ ජීවත් පොජ්ජ මන්ද වෙන කලා පොජ්ජේට ගරුතන මන්ද කරන්නේ. එදා දවස් පොජ්ජේ මේ ඇත්තන්නේ පරම්පරා පොජ්ජ මිනික් ගජ්ජු කලා පොජ්ජයකට ඇතුල් තන මන්ද වෙනකොට අතු පොජ්ජක් ඇන්න මං ගැටලා දැන් මේ වාගේ ලොකු රුකම් පොජ්ජයක ඒ අතු පොජ්ජේ එල්ලුම් පොජ්ජ මන්තු කරනවා. එල්ලුම් පොජ්ජ මන්තු කරලා වැඳුම් පොජ්ජ මන්තු කරලා ඒ කලා පොජ්ජෙන් අවසර පොජ්ජ මන්තු කරගන්නවා. මේ අත්තු අද දවස් පොජ්ජේ මේ කලා පොජ්ජයට ඇතුල් වෙන මන්දු වෙනවා. මේ අත්තන්ට ආරක්ෂා පොජ්ජ අනෝ කලන්න මේ අත්තන්ට රස්සා පොජ්ජ අනෝ කරන්න.
Belief in dead relatives as devils is the basic basis of their offerings. These devils come to help hunting and finding food in the forest. The beliefs of this group of people who made finding food from the forest their way of life are a result of their way of life. Among the Vedda people's peace dances, the Kirakaraha dance is a very popular cultural feature of the Dambana Vedda family. Vedda people's beliefs are complex. These mainly include the worship of various devils and gods Yaadini. The Vedda Parahira, which is held at the same time as the honey offering at Uruwarige Palace and the procession at Mahayangana Rajama Vihara, is the representation of the Vedda people in the Sinhala Buddhist culture. The various customs of these people, which are sometimes unique, but sometimes part of the great social culture, are very simple. Young boys are sent to hunting, while girls are trained to work in the kitchen and garden. This Karakan paste is very popular among their dishes. Soon after a girl matures, she moves on to marriage. In this kind of marriage, the dowry is given as a dog for hunting and a cow. The couple is tied with a strong rope made of banyan leaves and sent out of the house. From there they must manage to find life in the forest. Just like wasp picking, bee picking is a very popular profession among the people. But the task is not as sweet as honey. It is very dangerous. At times, one should have the ability and courage to engage in the work while bearing bees attacks that hurt when picking bees from very tall tree trunks. Every food obtained from the forest is first reserved for relative devils. This Rusa forest not only quenches hunger but also gives them health. Some of these medicines are unique to them. It is remarkable that they are trying to preserve their lineage in the midst of complex social, economic, and political upheavals. Even the grave of Uruwarige Tisahami, who raised the Vedda generation of Dambana to the highest level, is subject to their sacredness.
Mom Kechchak Hondamai.
This is the talking yarmulke located near Dambana Variga House Museum. These new technological media are not strange to them now. These radio campaigns, which are done in conjunction with the local radio service Jira Duru Kote, are carried out by specially trained youth from the same tribe. Although some interpret tribal life as sad compared to today's mass society, they are actually the last race to experience the full freedom of the animal. They did not do any harm to the environmental balance and lived in harmony with nature by hunting so as not to threaten the existence of animal resources. Even though the behavior patterns of other animals created by nature are very similar, the human beings were guided by the higher mind that they received from humanity to enjoy better than animals.